People would see me and the first thing they think about is, well, I don't know how to talk to her, she's blind.
So hello, my name is Patricia. This is my sign name. I'm working as a digital accessibility lead and I was born deaf.
Hi, my name is Adeline. I'm currently a busker and I also work at Dialogue in the Dark, Singapore.
I dislike being labeled disabled.
When people call me disabled, there are a mix of feelings. On one hand, it does feel a little bit demeaning because it does feel like, hey, they think less of me. But on the other hand, I also know that my abilities are slightly different than other people, so that I do have lack of vision.
I think for myself, when people call me disabled, I feel like negative, but to them it's already, we are considered as disabled. As I grow up, I started to learn on how to stand up for myself, to correct them that I just cannot hear very well, but I can do anything except hear. It's okay, you can view me as a disabled person, but look at my talent, my ability, that's what it matters.
You call a person blind? Do you call the person visually impaired? Do you call them differently abled? I just tell them I'm just a girl, my eyesight's just not as great as everyone else.
I would like to see and hear like everyone else.
It's because they are both bad and good. Being a deaf person, we cannot use our ears to hear, so we use our eyes. In a sense, our sense of sight heightened. So, for example, when we see the cars speeding by, we can just use our eyes to be more alert. Maybe when you see in the news, maybe you don't hear that people having accidents. There are also moments where I hate being deaf because I will also want to hear. Like for example, in the family conversation, I would want to feel included and hear what the family is saying. But the good side is I don't like talking a lot. So I will just keep quiet and just do my own thing. When my parents keep nagging at me, I just shut off my ears. So I just don't have to listen to them what they say.
Secret superpowers. There are days where I'm like, hey, I wonder what I'm missing. But then I'm so used to it. So it'll be like asking me if I suddenly want to move to France or something. When I was younger, I actually got some eye surgery. It didn't give me vision like everyone else, but it definitely made things better. It was honestly a wonderful experience, but it also was very taxing because I had to go for a lot of medical checkups and I had to be on permanent eye drops. I'm actually still on eye drops till this day. Though I will admit that being able to see was something new and something I did enjoy in the moment.
My disability makes me feel lonely.
I keep it around here.
Don't think so because I like being alone. I enjoy solitude. Yeah, even if I don't have any friends or whatnot, I still can manage on my own.
I am happy with my life right now. Don't get me wrong, I do have supportive friends and family and I will not trade them for the world. I don't feel lonely when I'm with them. I'm talking about more in a general sense when I go out into the world. I do not feel like I can just interact with people because people would see me and the first thing they think about is, well, I don't know how to talk to her, she's blind. And I think it's also come from a lot of experiences when I was growing up as well. I guess a part of me is still trying to get over that. I think I feel the loneliest whenever I'm in a big social group and all of them talk and get along. I don't really know how to chip in and people definitely aren't asking me for my thoughts or anything like that. So I just kind of exist.
Thing called Down syndrome. A deaf person is sitting on the table with a group of family members speaking, chatting away, while not realizing that I'm the only deaf person in the room. Because of this, I feel very anxious when I also go out in the world. Because of that, my brother also started picking up like sign language in order to communicate with me so that I wouldn't feel alone. We would have a Christmas gathering every year, every end of the year. So our family members would gather and then including my brother with me. So when they are talking to each other, my brother and me can just communicate. I don't really feel lonely because I have my brother with me.
When I tried to play with other children as a child, they could see that I was different. There were some who would hold my hand and play with me, and then there are others who would point at me, scream that I look funny, and they turn a whole group of children away from me. So I just wanted to ask what your experience was like trying to make friends as a child.
My parents would bring me to the birthday parties. But for me, I would say no, I don't want to go because I don't want to make friends there and then don't want to even talk or play with friends. So I would just really avoid going out because I really don't know how to like communicate. Maybe because it's a traumatic experience for me where my parents just put me in a group full of children and I was just stuck there, just not knowing how to voice out because I don't have enough vocabulary in my head because I was still learning how to speak, how to listen. But as I go older, I think with a friend that is very nice, very kind, I think they are able to help me build confidence, improve my self-esteem as well. So here I am now, being able to like work with other people, work with different people from different communities. Personally, for me, I don't enjoy being in the crowd because that will mean many people will be looking at me. I feel lah. Yeah, but growing up, because I'm a performer myself, I'm facing this trauma, but at the same time, I'm also doing this. So maybe I'm destined to really experience that first, so that I can come out stronger, and then I face this kind of thing again.
In childhood, me and Pat have had experiences where, we don't really fit in with other children around us. And I think a lot of that has to do with the kids not really being aware on how to interact or talk to us. I do think that a lot of schools and a lot of places should make more of an effort to integrate disabilities into education so that it really just feels like they're just another person in our society and not just somebody who has a disability.